because the capture card for the retro PC. Like, who says you have to have intersections? Like, what's wrong with just one never-ending road? Nothing. That's what I thought too. That was exactly my thoughts. Just one massive spiral road. Didn't you do this once? I did the never-ending roundabout road. So it was just endless roundabouts. Every roundabout led to a roundabout. Now we're gonna do just, I guess it technically is one endless roundabout, but it's all the same round. I feel like you've done this before. You're not supposed to remember that. You guys have too good of memories. I have tried similar things before, but have absolutely not ever made a single road city. Especially not in City Skylines 2. Do we remember what map we did last time? What map did I do the first time? Nothing will ever beat the Dick Butt neighborhood. Was it River? No, because we built on like an island. I can't remember. None of these look familiar. Oh, it's Barrier Island. We were on Barrier Island. Okay, so we're gonna do Waterway Pass. North American. We'll have disasters on unlimited money. We don't need tutorials. Let's get into this. Max is gonna help us. Max will show us the way. Is CS2 good now? CS2 was always good. The players are bad. Well, there's a brand new road tool mod available that allegedly makes the game better. Busting. City name. Busting it is. Busting it is. Alright, we have the outside connection there. I do have to remember how all of this works. So obviously there's intersections that already exist in the city, in the map. Those are not up to me. That's what feeds our town. I will never purchase any squares that possess an intersection. That's my rule. So I will not create any intersections, and I will not purchase any intersections. What a weird little thing this is. Oh, we gotta make our way out there, right? That has to be part of our goal, to make it out to this set here. Is there an eyedropper tool in this? Or was that a mod for CS1? That might have been a mod. That's fine. That's fine. We can do 4-lane road. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with a nice straight section of road out to, say, here. And that'll be where we begin our city. Now, one of the first challenges of this is that I believe power and maybe water both need roads in order to work. Let's check that. How's our wind situation? It looks like it's decent, but not amazing. There's no great spots in our area. But it's you know, it's running at like 3. Oh, not down here it ain't. Oh, up here it's at like 4. Alright, so we're gonna need this to be up here. I think this needs to be hooked directly to the road, so I do believe we're going to have this just right at the entrance to our town, which I quite like. The water pump, I'm not sure. Water pumping station. Road required. Okay, so there's groundwater pumping as well. Oh, look at that. Look how lucky we are. There's a freaking groundwater pool in the road. Beautiful. All right, so we've got power, we've got water. And we didn't have to lay any lines. All right, we'll unpause. That should be good to go. Now we do have to dump our poop somewhere. Where do we want to dump our poop? It's tempting to dump it into here. It is tempting. And I think that we can do that without a road. Yeah, this just needs power lines. Lake Putane. It's a tough choice because it's a cute little lake, and I would hate to not be able to build around it ever because it's, you know, contaminated. But also, having a natural lake of poo is pretty tempting, and it keeps our river clean. Can you manually make crosswalks? Yes, you can do that, and you can add paths. I mean, there's going to be a lot of problems we have to solve here. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm excited. I'm excited for the proposition of having to solve those problems. All right, are you actually connected? It's always so hard to tell. I think it is. All right. So at the beginning of the city here, we're gonna have this noisy
I have special eyes.
windmill,
Special eyes.
as they would say.
My brand.
Panda_Powa just subscribed with their special eyes. Why was 56 afraid of 57? Because 57, 58, 59.
Yep, that's how that joke works, Panda. Thank you for 59 months and that tier 2 subscription. Very much so. Appreciated. You don't think that's connected? It is. I mean, it's got globby lines going to it. There. Yeah, it was connected. Oh well. Now it's really connected, I think. No, I'm pretty sure that's how the joke goes. Okay. Well, if you say so. So I think what we'll do is we'll do a little commercial in between this industry so that we can get residential in like a buffer between the stinky industry, the noisy industry, and this noisy wind turbine. I've never been very, very close to a wind turbine to know just how loud they are. My estimation is that they're not probably as loud as even like a substation is. Anybody ever lived near a substation? It's pretty obnoxious. Just that constant and then the, you know, occasional kabang. 60 hertz hum is the worst, yeah. It is not a pleasant noise. The fact that my stream PC does a little bit through this channel really has always driven me nuts. Makes me feel like I'm good. I've only lived near a Dom station. Hell yeah. She looks pretty settled. We might be okay. Our pizza is in the oven, everybody. Pizza day. We had a bit of a rough night, therefore it's pizza day. Them's the rules. That is the predetermined rules. Hooray for pizza day. I guess I'll go ahead and hook this up. Or does it need one of these dudes? Does it need one of these dudes? I think I can't build there, though. A choice was made there. Should I make people live right next to a substation? I wish it told you, like, how noisy a building is before you built it. There we go. Now we're connected. Now we can sell our power. You don't need it. Don't you need it to sell power? I thought you needed it to sell power. I thought that was the point of this thing. Yeah, I do want to export power. Like, what am I, a power hoarder? Oh, well, let's keep going with residential. We gotta work through some of the early stages in order to unlock other things. I guess I'll do a little bit more commercial. Commercial always tanks in these early parts of the build.
Yesterday you said you'd call Sears.
I'll call today.
You call now.
I'll call now.
Die
Call now.
5DR0Y3R resub now. Oh, I made it to 44 months. Yay.
Oh, it's 44 months. Destroyer. I know I'm one of the few freaks out there that has to clear every notification and read every email. But does it make anybody else a little bit crazy when you get like 5 emails per transaction? Like, I just bought a pizza. And for buying that pizza, I literally have 4 emails for that transaction. That, like, big irks me. Big irk energy for that. I don't need emails for everything. Especially, like it was, your order is placed. Okay. Here's a receipt for your order. Thank you. Here's a receipt from PayPal. Thank you. Here's a discount code for your future orders. Thank you. That could have been 2 emails at minimum. You're wasting the internet. Yes, well, here's the thing. They're still gonna print a receipt and put it on the box. That's another one of those things that just, like, explodes my brain hole. No, this could have been an email. Wait, no, not like this. That's valid. That is valid. Alright, more residential. We just gotta keep piling it in until we hit some milestones to unlock things. Because, yes, I am very curious if things like the fire station, the schools, and stuff like that are going to be able to function. I already know going into this that I can't get too attached to any of this stuff, because the road's going to have to be widened. There's going to have to be changes. So I'm going to try to stack all of the permanent structures to one side of this road so that we can rezone it outward the other way. That's my goal, anyway. I shouldn't let you see my phone then. I got a notification that I have a voice message. When I check, there's no voicemails and the notification will not clear. Yeah, that would make me spike my phone into the ground. That's what that would do. I'm a perfectly reasonable individual, though. Imagine if your commute Imagine your commute if you buy a house on the wrong side of the road. Footpaths will not count as intersections. There will be no street intersections in this town. So, walking paths I can make. I just cannot make road offshoots. So, like, my plan as of right now is I'm gonna loop this road, right? Let's do the double hinge one. I don't want to make it too tight so that it doesn't kill traffic here. But I do want to make it pretty damn close to that road. So now, we'll have this kind of hug the coast a little bit. But we're going to loop back this way. And our city will end right there. Now, if I want to get to this side, I'm going to have to, like, this is also kind of a game of Snake. Because we're going to have to loop back around this way, make a bridge, and get over here. So, in order to get from this side to that side, yeah, you've got to drive all the way around. But I could make a footpath that goes from here to here. I can do that. And I should probably do that first. What is this? Surfaces? Oh, that must be a mod. It is Domino's. My stomach just went... So... Apparently my stomach is ready. Domino's. Did you go to Papa John's? That's pretty funny. You said Papa Bucks, so I went to Papa. Yeah. There was a second conversation. I can't believe you made it there already. Pinko Zoom. All right, more. Oh man, these repeated row houses. God, that drives me nuts. If there's one gripe I still have with this game, it is the lack of housing diversity. Time to order another pizza. Thankfully, they're pretty close to each other. How you doing, Ant? What about intersections on dedicated public transit roads and rails? I guess that's okay, but I also don't see it as necessary. So if I have a dedicated like subway system or train system, you've gone. You're gonna have intersections where the trams enter the road. Yeah, trams would be very difficult. Trams would be very difficult. So we may have to avoid trams. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this all works. Maybe this is actually so much the right solution that we won't even need public transportation. We don't have educated workers, probably because we don't have education, and they have a lack of labor. I do wonder if they have a lack of labor because these people aren't able to get to work. but we'll see. Trams can reverse now. Oh, that's good. That was us last month, Ant. This month has been, thanks to a particular hurricane, I guess, or tropical storm, this month has been much more pleasant here. I also just found a giant hole in our ceiling for a electrical box that was installed incorrectly. And I jam-packed that full of fire-rated great stuff, and it is notably better in that spot. Yeah, I read that, Ant. That's really weird that the tropical storm that affected us is now like it has completely shifted the whole weather pattern to make it hot in Europe, or I guess in England. And all right, there you go. It's official. You can make a tiny village without any intersections. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, now we can have healthcare and death care. So it's gonna we're gonna start to see the effects. It says it's green all the way around. And like I said, all of the structures that will stay will be on this side of the road. We'll do the small one. The cemetery is very large, and it too will have to stay over here. Now we're going to get a little bit more residential demand thanks to that. And I think we unlock actual row housing, so we'll put in some of those. So it's your fault. Oh, I meant to put like a chat on screen. I'm going to try and put these VODs on the second channel. If you're sick, just walk to the clinic. Exactly. Exactly. If you're not fixed or dead by the time you get to the clinic, then we probably can't help you anyway. Alright, we got big residential demand. We also have pretty good commercial demand, but I'm still just a little wary. A little weary of that. We'll put some down here, though. Well, yeah, I guess it was a mistake of me to put the graveyard down here. I should have put it here, so, like, if you were halfway there and you didn't think you were going to make it, just go to the graveyard instead. Hop in a hole. I did notice, yeah, there's some new buildings like that small clinic. Alright, we also have garbage duties now. We should probably go ahead and think about having this down here, where the industry area is. But we got to keep in mind that we can't affect the future of this road. So I think this road, we do have new road options too. Let's have this road really, I don't want to do a 90-degree, like a super sharp 90 there. So let's yeah, let's keep it a little bit looser than that. It's got to be a straight section right here so that I can place that landfill. I'm hoping I left myself enough space. I did not. So I'm going to have to go down here. Alright, well, it's going to dictate where that road goes. Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when that happens? Alright, we'll put it here. And we will, for now, be using this area for our landfill. And that should be enough for a while. Good. That's good. Duties are part of your plumbing system. Our duties are very well taken care of. That's a deep lake. Has it been raining just the whole time? Is this the Minecraft server? Alright, we're starting to see the street parking apocalypse. I imagined that would be a thing. I do have anarchy, if you're wondering. I do have a selection of mods that I think just everybody should have, like Move It, Anarchy. Everybody should have anarchy, right? If you don't have anarchy, what are you doing? As well as the new road tool mod that I have not messed with at all, and I don't even know how it works. I guess that's it up here, Road Builder. Click on a road. I see. That's very complicated looking. Wow. You can change many, many things on these roads. Well, we will get to there someday. Click and drag. What do you mean click and drag? So you have a 3x3 lane. You can drag in an extra car lane. Okay, we don't know how that works yet. We'll figure it out. We'll figure that out. I might even load in my existing city to mess around with stuff like that. Okay, we've finally filled our residential demands. Let's get some industry going. And we'll put the industry over here next to the landfill where they deserve to be. Did I not fill that for any particular reason? Don't know. Now is the best time to learn, so you can keep it in mind for the rest of the city. I don't personally feel like that's going to be a huge factor for us because there's no intersections, but it's possible that you're right. Have you ever been right before, though? I'm not sure. Can change decoration. Alright. You can add trees. Nice. So we can change the width of the sidewalk, which is... Oh. We can change, like, where that sidewalk is, I suppose. We can make thick sidewalks. Oh, you can only go up that far. I see, because this road has this much width. I gotcha. I gotcha. So we could, I think, in theory, get rid of parking on this. Edit all instances. Okay. Car. And now we can add another lane in there. All right. Now, obviously, we could have done that just by every other means, but basically, we can turn a 2x2 road into a 3x3 road, getting rid of parking. And it does give us interesting, like, finesse in the way that we can get rid of parking to add more lanes, etc., etc. Okay. Gotcha. It's good to know. Right, now you can have asymmetrical. I think you could have asymmetrical roads in CS1, but maybe that wasn't a thing yet in CS2. Yeah, you can have 3x2 and parking on one side. There's a lot of customizability there. That's pretty neat. So that'll be a very helpful tool once we start breaking everything because, you know, the continuous road. it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. There is no chance that the continuous road is not going to destroy everything that we love. I do like that we now are forcing everybody to turn around at the landfill. The solution to everything is always more lanes. We'll stick some more commercial down here. Customers are good near the graveyard. Good to know, good to know. Everybody sees graveyard and they're like, man, maybe I do need new socks. What happens if you use a terraforming tool to fill in the river? In this game, I don't think it causes a flood, sadly. It seems like the water physics don't work that way. I do like that there's some height in this area so you can actually dam. Because our previous city just had no dam ability. And that's just a damn shame. Alright, the people, they want the row houses, and that's what I'm going to give them. I am not stuck in my aesthetic ways this time around. Oh, we should do some coasty houses here. They don't really do much of anything, but they do exist. Like me. it's definitely a little schlongy right now, but that will change. That will change. I think we're about to level up. Yeah, that's pretty little. I would say that's sub-average. You know, I don't have a lot of reference there, but as far as I'm concerned, that's sub-average. All right, row house demand is on the rise again. We'll keep that over here. We're probably getting to the point we should stop putting residential in there. I do need to remember there are parking lots as well. I think they get unlocked later on. Oh, it's an unlock. That's not where those are. Those exist here. Well, clearly we don't need roundabouts, but we could unlock these with one more point. That will be a factor. Parking lots just encourage driving. Who am I to not encourage driving? With center weave merge lanes. I bet you there's a way to do it. I bet you there's a way to get center weave merge lanes in there with the road tools we have now. Default, probably not. Did you actually go to Papa John's and be like, hey, where's my pizza?
Hmm?
Did you go to Papa John's and yeah? I didn't know if you like actually went up to the window or not.
I did.
We're a small village of one road. Okay, now we do have 2 points. Oh no, we can make schools. Everything's gonna go downhill. New development tree. Is a merge considered an intersection? Can you have a bypass tunnel that splits off and back to itself? Nah, that's an intersection. Every driveway would have to be an intersection if that's our line of the road. I'm just trying to think of like, it would have to be a one-way road for that to work. And how we would make that distinction, I'm not sure, but it's possible. That might be a tool we can use when we get there. I don't think I'm going to unlock anything yet. An intersection is where traffic crosses paths, so one-way roads should be fine. Yeah, I would have to manually define it, because if I make a one-way road off of this road, it's going to try to make that an intersection. And then I'll be a failure doo-doo head. I don't want to be a failure doo-doo head. Can this fit here? No. I would like this to be near that crosswalk, but I would also like it to be on this side of the road. I think I'm going to tear down some of these houses to put in this elementary school. So, sorry to whoever just moved in there. Your realtor really let you down. Alright, we don't have a lot of coastline left, so we'll just do a couple more strips of that, and then we'll go to normal. Did it overlap that? I think it did. I think it did. Pretty good demand for commercial here. I imagine keeping commercial near industry would be good for the sake of... Did I just see cars turn around in the middle of this road? Wow. Wow. Spicy. Crossing the mustards to make a U-turn. Good to see they're already just really adapting to their environment here, you know? They're doing a U-turn in the middle of this road. They're not waiting to get to the end. I watched a couple cars do it. Oh, here we go. There you go. Absolute legends. Something about mustards. Oh, they crossed the mustards. We definitely could do divided roads as well, if we in the future need to stop them from doing that. Oh yeah, this whole town is just begging for a questionable U-turn. Yeah, I would consider it. I'm not shaming them, that's for sure. All right, let's do some thick housing here, right by the elementary school. Of course, they will have to cross the street there. That's unfortunate. Now, that's perfect. So now people can get from this side of the road over to this side of the road to get to, say, the elementary school without crossing the street. I'm telling you, this is the future. This is really just putting everybody's safety on the forefront. Intersections are the main reason for accidents out there. Yeah, I guess we need more road, huh? How are we doing financially? Don't look at it. Just don't look at it and it won't be a problem. So yeah, we could do a divided highway. And that will mean that people cannot possibly break the law. Oh, I'm connecting to chat. Alright, good to know. Good to know. So let's do that around this curve. Just to try to limit people doing that. Alright, it's gonna get pretty tight here. Trying to keep these curves relatively open. That one is a little tighter than I would like. Just because that's gonna slow down traffic in the future. That's a little better. Is that actually better, or is that exactly the same as it was? I am not entirely sure. That looks exactly the same as it was. I like the sound wall they put in, though. That was pretty good. Alright. Happy with that. I can sleep at night with that. So we're gonna get a few more plots in there, but now we gotta cross. I guess for now we'll do... Oh, we can't do that actually. You can sleep at night, Lucky. Not lately. I guess we'll do a regular bridge like this for now, and not one that can let ships through. We'll worry about ships at a later date. Alright, it wanted that little hook at the end, that's fine. Here we go. Ooh, good call out, Tack. That was spicy. Alright. I want to connect this if I can. It doesn't want it. Let it happen. I wonder why that's so offensive to it. Seems like being on the curve makes it angry. Is that connected? No. I wonder if it's because it's divided highway. Do you think it's because it's divided highway? ZK, we all know that you can drink an ungodly amount of coffee and not die. We don't know how your body does it. You're a marvel of science. And we'll just leave it at that. Huh. I don't understand why it's obsessed with putting an intersection in it now. Not over here, though. Only over there. Well, let's see if we can do it from over here. That looks like it's connected, so. We're gonna sneak behind here and not destroy those plots. Alright, so we can get rid of all this. Now, what do we want on this corner? Some commercial? It's like pretty good demand over here for it. How about we sneak some in right here, too? That'd be cool. How many ounces is 12 cups? CK, please. I mean, if I added up the amount of caffeine that I consume through Pepsi every day, then I would probably also question how I'm alive. But that's why I don't do that. If you just don't know, then it's not a problem. But I still guarantee you it's nowhere near the number that ZK is reaching. I think that is as far as we can qualify as coastline. Is it going to build into the water there? It may. What you don't know can't harm you. Alright, the wind blows this way. That's good to know. That would have been great to know from the get-go, but I know now. Okay, they will build in the water there. That's alright. Armo, are you watching? Are you available at the moment? There's a very powers type strategy. Can we build a high school in this spot? That's a valid point. We should urban high school. That's cool looking. Consider high school. We could build it here. That's not a high school? Oh, it's an elementary school. Oh, good call. Good call. Small high school. Oh, they're pretty tiny. Yeah, we could build it here.
Soda cookies.
And redo our
ordered some
path.
soda cookies.
Or we could put it down
Continuous
here
subs
by
for
the
continuous
industry.
roads.
There's no way to get over to it, though. It's kind of in a no man's land. Or we could potentially put it down here on the peninsula. I'm not worried at all about getting rid of some commercial. Oh, McDonald, thank you for 77 continuous months. High school and heavy industry go hand in hand. I agree with that. That's kind of why I want it here. All right, we're gonna redo this path that we worked so hard on. Sorry, people. It'll be back. Maybe. Ooh. JK on that. Can I move it? See, it's got a road connection there. That's a problem. I want to move it, move it. It's gonna be over here, I guess. Alright. JK on those buildings we tore down here. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. There's a Target run Little People playset. You can have Target at home. Oh man. Y'all if there's a subathon or something stupid in October, just know that the reason is good and pure, and that is that we are finally getting a Target in our general area, and we will not be stuck to the clutches of Walmart. Large village. We've done it. What's so special about Target? There's just so much less urine than Walmart. That's really all that it is. And also just like generally access to much better quality stuff. Oh, don't worry, Potomsium. It's still 45 minutes away. It's just better than the current hour and 45 minutes away. Okay, I think that's functional. I don't love the school not being on the side of the crosswalk. You really do live in the middle of nowhere, don't you? It's weird because we don't live in the middle of nowhere. We just live in a depreciated town. So yeah, it's easy to think that like we're out there, but really we're not. It's just sad. So basically, I'm saying no intersections in this town except for all of the intersections of my crosswalks. All right, I think that has that is a pretty darn good start to our town. Our continuality has not faltered yet. Honestly, I don't think we've even noticed any drawbacks to this. Get to my dashboard. Stream marker. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some pizza. BRB. Oh, no Armo, huh? Armo